With the latest on a preliminary hearing in the death of Seaman Angelina Resendiz, I'm Janet Roach.
And I'm Dana Smith. For the first time today, Angelina Resendiz's mother came face to face with the man in custody in connection with her daughter's death. Angelina's family is finally learning what happened in the moments before and after she was killed. Madison Schlegel is live at the base. Madison, what have you learned?
We've officially learned that the person accused of Angelina Resendiz's death is Seaman Jermiah Copeland. We've also learned that Resendiz isn't Copeland's only alleged victim. In court, the trial counsel started arguments by outlining at least 3 different victims sexually assaulted by Copeland in the past. We're told authorities were investigating Copeland for assaults which happened in July of 2024, November of 2024, and the most recent date of May 25th of 2025, just days before Angelina Resendiz's death. Angelina's mother, Esmeralda Castle, sat first row at the hearing. She says she's devastated to learn her daughter wasn't the only victim.
That is very disturbing to me, to hear those stories about those women. And who's speaking up for them? Who, like, my baby's gone, they're still here and they still have to live with this.
Through more than 55 exhibits of evidence across each of those instances, the trial counsel started to paint a picture of what happened to Angelina Resendiz. They say she went to Copeland's barracks on the evening of May 28th. Hours later, her friends received cryptic texts and a phone call from Angelina at around 2 a.m. where she begged someone to come pick her up. Angelina's friend never found her that night, but the next morning, Copeland's roommates say they saw him in bed with Resendiz. The trial counsel stated they believe Angelina was dead at this point, and Copeland kept her body in his barracks for days.
Why didn't they look for her? Like, she was in a closet, what I heard, for a couple of days in a bag before she was, placed out in the field. Like, that's all they had to do was take it serious and look for her.
Attorneys say from June 1st to the 2nd, Copeland borrowed a friend's Jeep. Cell phone data shows Copeland searched for a wooded area in his map, pinned the location, turned his phone to airplane mode, drove to the location, and stayed in that wooden area for about 15 minutes before walking back to his car and driving to a McDonald's before returning to the barracks. The trial counsel says that wooded area is the same spot Resendiz's body was found in a black duffel bag.
What is it going to take? How many more people? How many more lives? How many more women? How many more men? How much more tragedy do we need before we all just take a look and say, hey, something is not right?
Copeland was in court today, but we did not hear from the defense. The official overseeing the hearing said that the prosecution or the trial counsel in this case has the next 24 hours to add more additional comments or information, and the defense has until September 23rd to submit their written response. Live at Naval Station Norfolk, Madison Schlegel, 13 News Now.
All right. Thank you so much, Madison. Of the new sexual assaults we learned about in court today, 2 of those women were also seamen and 1 was a civilian.